Woman Speak podcast with Joy Sylvester. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hello, beautiful ladies. Welcome to Woman Speak podcast. I am your host, Joy Sylvester. It's just a great experience and always being here with you on every episode where we learn, and I'm so glad to be here today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all making positive impact in our society. So before we start this episode, please like, follow, and subscribe if you haven't. Like, why haven't you not subscribed? Don't you want to be part of the family? So please subscribe so that you will be part of this beautiful family and we can start this movement together. So, here with us this afternoon is a beautiful lady. I'm so excited for her to be on Woman Speak podcast. She is the host for her own podcast, Growing by Grace, and she's making a positive impact through her podcast, and it's a lot. You need to check her podcast out. So join me as I welcome Kucheli Sarah.
Hi guys.
Hi Kucheli.
Hello Joy. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor for you to be on this podcast.
Honor to be here. Thank you.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine.
How is your day going? How is life? Really? Because how is life? How is everything? How is your podcast going? How is everything?
We just say we thank God. Just gonna say thank God because of course there are challenges and all those stuff. But I know as long as there's God, everything is going well. So thank God.
Okay. So before we start the topic, or before we discuss the topic, I wanted us to discuss. Embracing setbacks. But before we discuss the topic, I will be saying the quote for today. And the quote for today is from an anonymous viewpoint. And he said, "A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fall to make the turn." A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. And that is from Helen Keller. While the second daily quote we also have, I know we have two daily quotes for today because I saw this quote and I just felt like I need to share this quote because it's going to motivate someone. It actually motivated me. It says, "If you find a path with no obstacle, it probably doesn't lead anywhere." If you find a path with no obstacle, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. That means that you're going somewhere. Obviously, you need obstacles on the road. So if you don't have obstacles, that path is not a path on its own. So if you find a path that doesn't have an obstacle, that means that path is not leading anywhere. So it's more like when I heard this quote, it actually challenged me that despite these obstacles I'm going, I'm actually following the right path because these obstacles is part of life, it's part of the process. And whenever for example, whenever I pass through obstacles or pass through certain situations, I always tell myself my story is getting bigger because the more obstacles, the more my victories. I know this popular song, you don't know the victories, the battles are won, because the more battles you won, the more victories. So when those obstacles come, it gives you a more avenue to express yourself I think battles and obstacles make you to realize who you really are. So the topic for today is embracing setbacks. Because obviously those setbacks will come. So how do you, as a lady, how do you embrace setbacks? How do you move and overcome setbacks? So, what are the setbacks that we face, right? And what are the common setbacks we women face? What is actually setback, and what are the common setbacks that we women face?
First of all, it's your quote. That's really nice.
When I heard it, I was like,
it's really nice. I think also encouraged me just now. So it's really nice. So setbacks. What are setbacks? Okay, from the dictionary I checked, it says a setback is an event that delays your progress or reverses some of the progress that you have made. As it's named, setbacks. You are going somewhere or you have got into the middle of the road and something happens and you're like, what's the use of everything that has happened? What am I even doing here? You get?
yeah,
There are common setbacks in women. I think one big one that I thought about when I had setbacks was, as I to me actually was the work life school balance. Trying to handle working at work, your work is in the office, and then at home, the chores and everything that is going on. You are expected as a girl child, as a woman, to do everything. And he's very funny. At home, when mothers say like, your husband, what will you be doing? And that is also something like your husband's house. How you're going to behave? Like, I know, but it's everything husband's house. Like, it's everything my husband.
When you make a girl child feel like everything she has to learn because she has to go to her husband's house. Like that's the sense I feel shouldn't be used. Be good for yourself. Yes, your husband's house will benefit from that, but first you're good for yourself.
Now it's like you're feeling like okay, now it's everything. It's like you won't do it with like say join your heart now. You won't do it like how do I say it with enthusiasm. Just don't dragging your leg. Okay, I have to do it. I have to learn it. And for me, this holiday also, the example I gave you about my Christian journey, and in school and hostel, okay, and I'm able to wake up in the morning, read my Bible, pray night before I go to bed, pray. But at home, after I've worked throughout the day, my mom doesn't believe in rest, like rest is not dictionary at all. Like it's training. And then night, one time I'm tired, I can't wake up in the morning. What am I? I can't wake up in the morning. I'm dozing off. So balancing between those ones. And if you are working at home, if like after they see you carry your laptop now, like so you are playing, you're going to watch film. If you're not doing something that they believe in, you're not doing anything yourself. Then again, I was like, I'm trying to work, but then they're calling you. One means they're calling you, that means they're calling you, and then you can't do anything. I think that's a setback because then you just feel demotivated. Demotivated, nobody is encouraging you because we're humans. We need the encouragement. One day, okay, I think we're like continue. How are you cheering in sports also? But if it's like if nobody's believing what you're doing, that is one setback.
Like what you said, like embracing when you're having setbacks of like work and life. Because for me, I can make a big testament of that because there were times when I work during the break and it's a whole lot for me because balancing work. When I finish from work, I go to work very early. I need to be at work by 8 a.m. in the morning and I'm done from work around 5. So waking up very early because you can't just wake up, take your bath and just leave the house because you have a lot of responsibility as well. And for me, I'm like the only girl in the house. So I have a lot of chores. I have to clean the house. I have to cook before I leave for work. So it's a whole lot. When I get home, to work, I'm drained. I'm so tired. And then after I finish work again, I'm also going back home to do chores. So it's a whole lot. Sometimes you don't have time for yourself. For me, like consider that a setback because you don't actually have time to. Yes, I can't remember the time when you just sit down and like relax because you're always up on your feet, always up. And there's sometimes when you're trying to get something done and with your work, you're not meeting up to expectations, and that alone can be a setback. Like it's a whole lot. And for me, like one of the setbacks I also feel like we women face is like trying to carve our paths and how to get to success because I believe every lady God has given every lady a talent. God has given you a destiny. You have a destiny as a lady. Anything you find your hand doing is a part of your destiny. So how do you thrive? Because for example, let's say you're in the business world now and as a lady, a lot of challenges. I want to succeed. I want to be because a lot of people I remember this. You want to do something. You're not the only one doing that thing. There's a lot of people in the market doing that thing. So how do you now overcome? How do you now branch out and make a positive impact first of all, and make it be a success to yourself? So that thing alone is for me is also a setback. So like, what's your take on like how achieving those setbacks concerning success? Like, I want to achieve this. Like, even in the academia firm, like you feel like I need to make this. I have to make my grades. It has to be on the, maybe I want to be on the first class. I want to be on the second class upper, and that's also a setback because a lot of demands. Everybody's demanding this. How do you that kind of setback? Alone is a whole lot for me. Like, do you actually face that kind of setback concerning success and all that?
Yes, very much, because I don't have male siblings. It's just me and my sister. And recently my sister went to school and she left just me and my mother alone at home. So trying to I want to bring money to help her and you know baby like so that they are feeling defeated, like what am I doing at home? Like, I can't just be calling uncles I'm in school. So of course they're still providing for me, but I'm like, why can't I provide for my mother and myself and other people to like, why am I always? I think that for that, what I always do is just to accept it to victories. And I did that for, I think, was it my 100 level when I wrote my exam, and everybody was like, make good grades, make sure it's good, make sure it's that, and like, you have to do well to help your mother. And I just told myself, like, whatever happens. So my grades came out, I was like, I accept it, even though they don't like it. You know me, because if I had not set myself that I accepted it, what other people would have said would have like brought me down. Okay. So accepting small victories, just knowing that I've done well. Then nobody tells you. Tell yourself I have done well.
Yes.
And I know that I've done well. Then you just say, don't stay there. Try better. Okay, maybe this is what I can do. A little changes. Okay, let me do better and try better. But having confidence in yourself, basically. I think that is what can break down. So another setback again is fear of failure.
Yes.
So there is pressure on guys to do better, but then when they tell you, they be like, hey, you can't do it. Like, hey, girl, you can't do it.
Yes.
You put pressure on yourself and to want to show that no, I can do it. I can do it. Like every time I travel home to the village, I don't know if for them it's a compliment they say to me or what, it's to pay me. like when one time my cousin was sick, so I woke up, I washed the plate, I swept the whole. I know how house views are always big. I did everything that they're like, I didn't know you could work like this, and I was like, what do you mean? And so like that push you to want to show, even if you are tired, even if you are exhausted, you still want to push forward. I want to show that I can do it well. So like fear of failure, failing and being like that. Like one time when I was going home in a cab, and one like these people, they work as teachers, and they gave them work to do, to punch in something and on the inside something, and two men, one woman, and the lady was like, I couldn't do my own. When I went, it was late and I had chores and my children, and they were like, what do you mean, like you can't like, so that means that you cannot do it because of that was the your children, that's not your work before. And she was like, they're like, make time for that. She was like, hey, yeah, that she even stays up throughout the night to do that. They're like, so that mean you're leaving your husband to sleep alone, like you're supposed to sleep. Like, what do you want the woman to do? Like, she's trying
herself.
Yeah, she's trying. So as a setback, you're trying to prove yourself. Now she'll be exhausted, trying to find in between. Maybe our children are not old enough to do the cooking, but that's a setback also for her. I mean, like, at some point she will stop talking, just stop listening to them. So like, it's not a problem again. I think that is one setback.
Yes, like what you said, like fear of failure. It's one thing that you really ladies know. It's okay if as a guy, you're meant to live, you're meant to do, a man is meant to do better. But when the lady, what can she offer? What can she offer as a lady? And sometimes, so when you try to win or try to do something great, the society, sorry to say, looks down and say, because you're a woman, you can't do anything. I was having this discussion with one of my friends, and we were discussing concerning the election in the US, concerning Harris and all those things. And I'm not disputing the fact that Donald Trump is also a good person. I'm not saying, and we're not like, oh, who do you support? I was like, I don't know. I don't really know much about that. Yesterday, he was not like, because you're a woman, obviously you choose Kamala Harris. I was like, not really that I'm a woman because I'll choose Kamala Harris. But if Kamala Harris is good for the job, why won't she should be there, right? And for you contesting, you should show that you're actually good at the job. And he was not like, Kamala Harris is not strong enough. The US needs a strong person. I was not like, so I don't understand. The US needs a strong person. Is it because Kamala Harris is a woman? Say, no, you women, you guys are emotional beings. You guys are. I feel like, and that kind of thing pushes a lady because we feel in your house, they don't value you. They think that you can't achieve anything because you're a girl child. And most of the people make this statement, she worked to her husband's house. What's the use? And as a lady, you have a lot to offer. A lady has a lot to offer. I feel for me, I always say that when you groom a lady, you groom a nation. Because it's the lady that go out there, get children. Those children will go out and back to the society. So if it's the woman that trains the children in the home. If you groom a woman, if a woman is stable, if a woman is strong, she gives birth to strong children. We now have strong people moving in the society. People that value, because why? The mother gave value to them. So that kind of that fear of failure, you want to prove, I want to prove that I can achieve. But those kind of things, when you don't get there, you keep pushing and beating yourself up. And your mental health is all over the place. You're feeling overwhelmed. But you see, I need to prove. You don't actually need to prove anything to anybody. First of all, be better for yourself. I'm not of the advocacy of be better for yourself. Be good for yourself. When you're good for yourself, you're good for other people. When you're trying to prove, at the end of the day, what do you like? You just, because let me tell you something, you can't please anyone. You can't please. If just someone tells you to do this thing, and at the end of the day, you try to do those things, and then they say, no, don't do it that way again, do it this way. So you really keep following people and they're better and call. Obviously, no. So yes, you can't satisfy them. That's also a setback for as a lady. You're trying to prove, but you can't prove. You can't satisfy someone. Let's satisfy yourself. And for me, like one of the last setback I saw was women supporting women and also gender inequality. Is this saying that women don't support each other? You like, and that kind of thing. Like we are women. We know what it is. We know the game. We are the women, and we know like that popular saying. We don't understand how the shoe hot on you. Try that shoe. Yeah. So we understand we are women, so we should know what you are facing. I am facing it. So how do we get there? We support each other. We call each other up and pull each other up and say, this is also thing. I know you're facing this at home. I also face it, but I faced it at that time and I overcame. I did this. I did that. So there's also that can also be a setback. When our own fellow women is not supporting, and our fellow women are like, we don't support each other. We are also against each other. Because obviously we face gender inequality in our workplace. When you're a woman, like look at you and like, what can you offer? And you've strived, you've done your best. You go to your workplace and nobody wants to hear your idea because or when you're doing your career, your academics, because you're a woman. So what can you offer? So that kind of thing also can be a setback for you as a lady because you're feeling a lot of nobody is supporting me. Because I know we need support. But it's one thing my mom always says, if no one supports you, support yourself. Because that kind of thing, you feel overwhelmed a lot of you're trying your best, but the community is not favorable, your work office is not so favorable, everyone is trying to sabotage what you do. So then how will you go about it? Because that's the setback, right? How do you now go about that? So it is a whole lot, like that gender inequality, like as much as it's oversaid, gender equality, justice, it really hits hard. It's really as a lady, people are actually facing it. I know people have a heard of people who they leave their job. Some women are not happy with their job. They're just doing the job because of the finance. But the joy of it is that when you go to your workplace, go with a happy face. I know because I know this meme I saw, like when it's Monday, everybody's this Monday. Hi God, oh God, why is it Monday? Because sometimes people are not really happy at their field, and sometimes we ask ourselves, do you really know what they are facing? Have you ever sat down to ask, what are you facing? We women have a lot to offer. That's all I have to say. Like, we have a lot to offer, and we're not given the chance to express ourselves. We're not given the chance to be able to do what we are capable of doing. That is also a setback.
Like one time when I was some years ago, when I was at my uncle's house, like one Saturday morning, we just heard shouting, and we're like, what is going on? And we went out, and the neighbor, he has a girlfriend, and then this woman that comes to make the girlfriend's hair. And they found out that he has been doing with both of them, and the women were fighting each other, and the man was inside. He didn't come out. He didn't say, I'm like, that kind. As they're talking about women not supporting each other, I was like, that kind of thing now, because now nobody will look at the man. Nobody look at the man and be like, he's the man. They will say, like, they will focus on the woman fighting, like how they fight over a man. Come to my side, like, I said, like, how they fight over a man. What is that nobody really blames the man or says anything. Like, if something happens to a child, where was his mother? Where was the mother? Where was the father? Gender inequality, they see you're not valuing women. When anything bad happens, you put the woman in front. Yeah, she's hard and still at home with the child. If the child does one crime, where is the mother? Where is the mother does it? Where is the father? Don't really. So gender inequality is one of the setbacks that I think women face. They are not, because when nobody is seeing the value that you have to bring to something, you don't want to show it at all. You're like, what is the use of coming out matter of things when nobody values what I have to say?
So like we've discussed like a lot of setbacks. There are still more, like a lot of things women face. So then how do we embrace the setback? Because some of the setbacks are inevitable. We face setbacks when we go to work, like in the home, we face setbacks. So how do we now overcome? How do we embrace the setbacks? Like it is a normal process. Then how do we overcome? And not just overcoming, how do we now move further and not to settle? Because I know that's not settling, because sometimes we feel, okay, those setbacks come, then we want to just sit back and say it's normal and we don't do anything about it, and we just accept it. It's good to accept it, but what do you do after? Sometimes we feel like not settling, like not settling really means that you deserve more, and as much as you deserve more, you should not let someone treat you otherwise. So how do we now embrace the setbacks, and how do we now overcome and not settle?
There are two things that actually will help: accepting the failures and accepting small victories. Okay, people don't value what you have to say. Okay, I'm unable to balance between this and this and this. You're not putting, because we give so much. You give so much. I don't know how to call it. Well, we focus so much on that failures. People nobody cares, nobody, and then you see that you're not doing it. You just sit back. So just like, okay, that nobody cares. Okay, let me push and give what I will still continue bring to the table. I won't exhaust myself, but in my own small capacity, I will still continue bringing it down. I'll still continue trying and continue bringing and continue trying to balance the two. Okay, and learning to actually speak and not be timid. What about me is, you're trying to. I don't want to say anything. But when I cannot do it again.
Express yourself. Tell them
exactly. Like at home, I do it. I've started learning. I'm not rude to her at all. But I'm like, mommy, let's listen to tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's try it. Let's continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do it better. But we're trying to do everything in one day. And then if you don't speak or you stay, you continue. You're trying to wash and do this thing and not listening to what people have to say. Everybody will talk. Everybody will say one thing, everybody has opinions. They will tell you you're not thinking, you're not thinking of this, you're not trying to. Yeah, you might also balance everything, or it's also have to be but you're supposed to be articulated now. You're supposed to, you get. So it's just accepting and also moving towards the Christian side also. Believing what God has, what God said about you. Yeah, if you are victorious. Your father your father has won the battle, so you just know you are victorious also. He gives you what you can handle. He doesn't give what you cannot handle. If you are going through, some people are going through those setbacks, it means that you have the strength to. If you're at work and everybody is not showing you value, it means that there is something inside you that can handle those things and navigate it. So
like you said, there's something you also said. You said, first of all, embracing your victories, your small victories, because you don't wait for the very magnificent victories to celebrate. Every little thing. Sometimes, like, take yourself out. I saw this on social media. We need to have you solo dates? On that one, the one lady was saying that she only does this solo dates, that she takes herself out, only her, she just calls herself. That's the victory. When you have a victory, just take yourself out, and that makes you motivated to do more. When those victories come, it's a stepping stone that you can still do. If I can achieve this thing, I can move on, and I can still do better, I can do greater things.
So about the solo date before you continue, like even if you're not at the capacity to take yourself out, even if it's to go, I don't even know, just do something small, just do something. You need to go to one expensive restaurant, and even if you just can buy food.
Yes.
Even if it's one Fanta. Now I do for myself. I don't have money. When I come back, I buy Sprite, I buy maybe donuts, I sit down and I'm like, this is for me. Yeah. I have done well. Like embracing small and
I like what you
watching
said.
yourself. What yourself first. Then when you are fused up with it, people are attracted to what they see or what you give. So when you put value on yourself, then people put value on you. When you have to value yourself, I'm like, this person doesn't
like you said, the way you see yourself is the way other people see you, view you. So, like you said, it's one thing you said, even though you don't have there's not one way to have the whole resources. Like, take yours, even though you should just go for a walk, or just take fresh, just try to do something that's not out of the this is not out of the box.
Yeah.
Reward yourself when you get those small victories. Pat yourself on the back. I did well, and I know I can do better. So embracing those victories. Also have to balance work. When the work and the work in your workplace, in your career, in your home, when the work is overwhelming, it's okay to say, oh no, I cannot do this thing. Please, can we reschedule it? Or if the work is too much, give a hand out. Ask people, can you assist? It's okay to ask for help. Because I know sometimes we feel I don't want to overburden someone. I'm not really used to asking, but it's okay to ask for help. If you cannot do it, it's okay. It's okay to say I cannot do this thing. Because no, it's pride, like, how can I ask? How people think of me asking? But it's okay to ask. I cannot do this. It's like, for example, you're at home and you come back from work and a lot of things. Call your sibling, please come and help me watch this video. I'm mentally drained. I need to rest. It's okay to ask for help. Don't put the whole burdens on yourself. Like, ask for help. And also get things that motivate you. Like some people, for me, like when I feel overwhelmed, like talk to God. Because God just knows how to make you feel, give you peace. He takes all the burdens, like is this drop all your burdens at his feet. Like when you just go there, you just take your burdens to God and pour out what is going on in that office, what is that thing that you're battling with, and then is it that issue, that colleague or that boss? Just let it out and let God that this person is not taking my idea seriously. I'm making an effort and it's not valuing it. When you take everything to God just does wonders. And you find that when you go to the person that is actually a problem, it's not the nicest person to you. So yes, balancing that and motivating yourself. I can do better. I know that I can achieve. Reward yourself, like I said, small victories. Accept the small victories and accept the failure. It's part of the process. Don't beat yourself down. Don't feel like you're not worthy because you are worthy and you have have all it takes to offer. Because I think God has placed in every man something valuable. I have something very valuable that you don't have, and you have something very valuable that I don't have. And so that's why we actually need each other. That's why there's something called relationship, how we can relate to each other, because you have something I don't have, I have something I don't have, and we relate that way. So yes.
Okay. Yeah, you spoke about asking for help. Just sometimes you ask for help and that person rejects your help. Like he doesn't help you.
Yes.
Like not stopping there. Some people might just like withdraw, like okay, nobody wants to help and just withdraw. So instead of just stopping, still continue, like go to that person, try that place, and continue, keep asking, don't stop. Somebody will surely help you. They take your burdens to God, ask God, God help me, and He will bring someone that will help you. Like they're not even sure, someone that is not like this person that you put on the list that is want to help you will help you. So like just all of that, asking for help, accepting, not giving up, not stopping and just focusing on the past, not just looking at that thing that's happened and never. You always bounce back.
Yes.
It's not you don't fall and stay there. You fall and get. It's not about falling. It's what you do after the falling.
Yes.
What you do after you falling. So don't fall and stay there. Fall and still get up. So fall and continue. And if you fall again, still get up. You keep on trying, keep on learning. Because for every fall, you are learning something. But then you put like, okay, this is what made me fall here. Then when you come back, you're like, okay, now I can't do this. Continue, make me fall, so you continue. So I think that's just, and at the end you take everything to God.
Yes.
With God, everything is beautiful. Like He doesn't promise us life without challenges. He promises us life with challenges, but because He's there, there's peace. There's storm, but He's with you in the storm. So I think that's it.
Honestly, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Just knowledge flowing out of your mouth. So I just hope that this video really enlightens you and is a motivation for you to keep on going, keep pushing on. And I want you to do something for me. Make a comment on the comment section. What is that burden or that setback that you can't overcome? And what are the ways you're going to take, or from this video, what are you going to take that you can overcome this setback and be victorious? So please do that on the comment section. So thank you so much, Kucheli. Like it's an honor and a privilege for you to be here. Like I'm so grateful.
Thank you for having me.
I like what you actually like. I always say like we always have an opinion here on Women's Speak. We learn and we learn. Like I learned a whole lot from you. Like and like what you said, embracing small victories. This is time for me to embrace that victory and move on. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So thank you so much. I feel, I don't know, should I cry? I don't like the fact that we are ending the video now, but I wish we could stay here to the end. But it's just an amazing time here on Women's Speak podcast. So if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? Here is like a whole learning process on its own. So please subscribe and follow. Make your comments on the comment section, and I will get to the comment section, read your comment and reply. So it's really amazing to be on Women's Speak podcast, and here with Kucheli. I'm so grateful. So see you at the next episode. Bye.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.